I'll let you off. There was a moment there where I'm like, bro, you've never been first. This used to just be my sub account. Right, got you. I still find it hilarious how we actually originally started talking. Because I was bullying you and Frost. I say bullying. You guys didn't water your walls on a faction server. And I found it very fun to destroy said walls on a faction server. Anyway. That's the YouTube stream. Feel free to drop some reactions on it. A couple people came onto the server from YouTube yesterday, which was pretty cool. So might as well give YouTube a bit more of a focus today. Right, we have voted. We have 6 vote keys. Let's see what we get. Also, I'm excited to add the NPCs. There's so many different things I'm going to add around the place. I'm going to add the other minions as well, because there's other minions you can get. Right. What does your stream description say? 3D Minecraft? What, on YouTube? Is it actually? Oh yeah, 3D Minecraft. Because I called Terraria 2D Minecraft. So Minecraft was 3D Minecraft. Let me change that. New Skyblock server. Join today for keys. Save. Red, welcome in. How you doing? I suppose that is definitely valid. Right, let's see what we get. Oh, that just scared me. The ball on my hat just poked me in the back, and I'm like, I should be home alone. That was very freaky. 5K. Don't mind if I do. What percent was that to get that? I got a power 3 bow. Not the best. Oh, I'm still in creative. From server work. I realized when I left clicked and it broke it. What percentage is that? 3.5% to get 5K. Hey, Julio on the server. Oh, we got True's favorite. Bread. Hey, we actually got a key rank up. We got a VIP crate. So there's a 5% chance to roll the next key. So we actually got a rank up with the key. That's actually sick. Okay. I want a 1.5 cell wand, which in this one is actually a 7.5% chance. I really want one of them. Helps us with selling prices. Obviously, if we got another rank up, I wouldn't mind it. Right. 7% chance. I want the cell wand. I just ranked up the crate again. There's a 5% chance to rank up. Okay, so we've done it twice in a row. Does this even have a cell wand? It doesn't, but now it has some better spawners and better gear in here. There's a 2% chance to get a mining minion in this one. There's a very high chance you get the PvP gear. Because they're the fillers. Cobble cheating. Not as long as you're at your desk. You can't AFK mine on here. Let's see what we get. I got a pig spawner. I'll take it. But I wanted the cell wand. The VIP crate is actually the best one to get the cell wand out of. In fact, I don't actually have the cell wands in any of the other ones. So the cell wand only comes out of the vote crate. And then the next best is out of the VIP crate. I can't believe we leveled up a vote crate into a VIP into a demigod. If we had it again, we could have got some really decent stuff. Mainly the creep and the witch spawner. Oh, Pledgy giving me loot. All right, let's go. Let's go to our island. Right, we got a pig spawner. Oop. I'm very near my keyboard, just not operating it. As long as you can reply to when a if a staff member messaged you, you are good. Right, let's sell all inventory. Get 600, which clears out the random bits. And we'll put the junk in there. Keep an eye out for cough. I'm pretty sure I scheduled it every 4 hours. I also wanted to try something which might work or might not work. Give me 1 hopper. Can I buy pre-made chests? It looks like you can't. Okay. And then I want to have one of these. Maybe some cobblestone. I'm going to try something that I saw. They shouldn't be able to jump onto that. Right, if I can get this guy, this stack of chicken, inside of there. Oh, I wasn't expecting them to go in there. Otherwise I would have stayed. Right, go. Brother! Very near my keyboard. Yeah, you're good. Please. Right. And then apparently... Yeah, it does work. Where's the feathers? Where's the feathers? I don't think that chicken likes you. What, 89 of the chickens don't like you? Can I do that? Wait. Oh, this actually lets them get out. This pig was trying to get to the, How would I... I'm thinking, bear with. Is it mud? I think the chicken might be too small for this, actually. Well, I do want the looting, so this doesn't actually... I don't think I even want this anyway. I was more curious. Okay, get out. I need a pickaxe. okay. Let's undo this. I was curious to see if that would work. I know it works with cows. You can do that with cows, I think. But anyway. Right, we'll put the food away. Put this away. We'll put the lava away. Okay, right, let's actually do some farming. We're at 6.9k. Over there. There we go. Would you like to get into the hole as well? Oh, I liked that when I was looking around the server yesterday, last night, to see how everyone's doing. There were so many cocoa bean farms. Can you not fit down a 1x1? Oh, you can. There were so many cocoa bean farms. I take full credit for it. Right, and now we do this with our looting through. Let me switch tabs. Didn't Elto tell you about that? Yes. So I guess I take half the credit for it. LJ told me about it, but then I streamed it. I'm pretty sure I turned off the bleeding. Or maybe that's an MCMO thing. Hey, good morning. Welcome in. How you doing? There is no bleeding happening. Can you not hear it? Or see it? It doesn't really work on those guys. Doing well. How about you? Yeah, doing good, thanks. Hey, Dad Craft, welcome in. Are those just built into particles? I don't know. Because it's definitely off for PvP. Maybe. It might be MCMO. MCMMO. How goes it? It's going good. I'm enjoying the server. Because I'm pretty sure MCMO has a bleed chance, which can slow down people. Oh, you seeing it now? Yeah, isn't that MCMO that's doing that? Right, now for the fun part. We've farmed up. Now we get to sell everything. Sell all inventory. Another 1.1k. Nice. We're back up to 8. Asking in chat, but couldn't see the reply. Is there a way to get out? To get a mending book? Yes. If you go to the shop, in enchanting, there's a mending book in here. You can also, I know LJ was looking for this yesterday, just for those who are into it, you can actually buy the smithing templates to customize your armor. Unless you're going to go into PvP. Then there's not much point. Because you'll just give it to Pludgy. I got a stack of diamonds? Nice. I can't believe I ranked up twice just to get a sword. That was annoying. I also need to add. I'm gonna continue redoing or adding things to the vote crates and the other crates. Like for example, you can't get a level 2 sell one from any crate other than a VIP crate, which makes no sense. It increases your damage output. I mean, for sure, right? Oh, let me replant this before I accidentally sell it all. Dadcraft, what are you... I don't know if you caught much of the stream yesterday. I know you were streaming at the same time. Is there anything you need to know before you check out the server? And 2 diamond hose. Did you get 2 of the harvesting hose? They're really good. How many people are on at the moment? A second. I don't know if it's because we're opt plodgy. Honestly, everything. I'll figure it out as I go, though. KT, welcome in for 421 streams. How you doing? Pudgy, I'm going to DM you and then see what you think. In fact, my ult, I think, was... my ult is unopt and doing something as well. Let me log in with the ult. Two harvester hose are actually good. Peggy, welcome in for 412 streams. How you doing, Peggy? I'm just double checking something quick. I think that's the one I tried, but it didn't work on Java. Right, anyway. I'll probably end up... Who's online and what's on AH? Peggy, can you log in and take your stuff off the auction house for me? Please. And then... that my ult? I need to take it off with my ult. And then Pludgy, take your item off there, please. Waits for launcher to update. Okay. We'll go back to playing for a minute then. I just need to restart the server once everyone takes their stuff off the auction house. Right. So this is all profit. Dadcraft, essentially, right, in a very straightforward, basic way of doing it, all the commands you'll need is here. So let me make this load. All the commands you'll need is here. And then once you're on your island, you basically, you start with farming stuff. You can carry on with farming stuff if you want, especially if you get the bigger stuff. You start with farming to earn some money, and then once you start earning some money, you buy some spawners or win some by voting for the server. And then the more spawners you have, the more money you make. The more money you make, the better the spawners you can buy. You get some pretty good spawners up at the top. And then the better the spawners, the more money you make. And it's just a bit of fun. You don't have to go for the top balance. I know some people were talking about that yesterday. You don't have to try and win. You just kind of like upgrade your island as best as you can. Like, for example, there is IS top, which shows the most valuable islands. Which apparently mine is on there. I don't know how. It might be for the spawners. Because of the spawners, but what are my island stats? You have a lot of diamond blocks on yours. And wait, you have 319 gold blocks. And you have island experience 60. How do you have 60 island experience? Damn. Isabella has 70 island experience. So who's got the highest? LJ's actually done the most missions on the server. LJ has 110. To be fair, I thought that was level at first. That's just how much experience. Dadcraft, are you still here? Did you get that? How do we check missions again? /IS missions. 110 is quite high. Yeah, they must have been just doing all of the missions. Okay, the AH is empty. Plugins. I don't know if it's happening to everyone though, but just because it's happening to us. In fact, I'm going to stop the server, delete it, then turn it back on. Yeah, I've learned. Okay, server's going to stop momentarily. Yeah, it won't be long. Is Dadcraft here? I don't know if they're lurking. Yeah, let me refresh that. So it will be the AZ auction house. Delete. And then AZ auction house. Jar file. Delete. Start. Okay, temporarily, Hopefully it's not permanent. I'm going to look for a different cough system. Sorry, a different auction house system. There was 2 instances where that auction house, when an item expired, it expired like 7 of the item, which shouldn't be happening. So that's now deleted. AKA free loot, exactly. We don't want that. No free loot for no one. So I'm gonna look at a different one to see if I can get that working. I need to use a test server as well at some point. Right, let's go back to the. Right. Do you? Oh, has it default put me in Vanish again? I don't know why, but recently, whenever I log in, it puts me into Vanish by default, and Vanish has started causing lightning for some reason. Thanks for removing it, Peggy. You can turn that off in permissions. I don't know why that started happening. Lightning's quite cool though. I did scare LJ with it yesterday, to be fair. If we die, do we lose our inventory? Only in lava. You can't fall off the weld and lose inventory. You can't take full damage and lose inventory. It's only if you burn in fact, you now don't lose your inventory. Oh, or in the PvP zone. You lose items there, but I've just turned it off for the whole of the Skyblock realm. Skyblock world. Because there's no point having it just for lava. Not sure if game rules are server wide or not. No, they're weld. They're just for the world you're in. I learned that in season 2 of the SMP when I turned off fire tick, and then Zaps burnt down the end. In case I die, no, you don't. Only in the PvP world would you die. Would you lose items? Do we save for better spawner now? Or do we keep up, like, just spamming out the chickens and the pigs? Because I imagine we might be able to get a better spawner now that we have enough of these. What do we think? Do we save up or keep spamming out the low-cost ones? Let's see what we got from all that. 1.6k from that farming these. If you're on the safe side, then sorry. Right, we could make a melon farm. I'm gonna do the /is border green. Yeah, I want to keep my border on for a bit. Just so I can see the layout I've got. I want to make some sort of farm so we can be getting more money, essentially. What's a good auto farm? I don't have an auto sell chest, so we need to keep that in mind. Let's check the sell prices of some of the farming items. Pumpkin and melons are actually one of the best. We could do the leaves. I found out that you can actually harvest leaves quite well. In fact, cherry leaves. Is there right? What tree has the most leaves on it? Other than jungle, I don't want to do that. Is it cherry leaves? Sure, I'd never played a regular Minecraft before, and my first day on the SMP Zaps helped me with some gifts, and I walked off into the cave and died and lost it all. I felt so bad. Don't worry, that's part of the risks of giving new people stuff. Right, let's do this. So we paid free. Remember, £3 or dollars, whichever one you want to go with. So we paid free. So we paid 9 total, right? I want 1 dirt. Ignore the silk touch, because I'm going to have one of them anyway. Right, then we go... Right, so we paid 9... Oh, I just went outside of the border. Wait, can I go outside of the border? Oh, no. Okay, so the border's actually here. I actually told people to be careful of this because everyone kept putting stuff outside of the border, and then I did it myself. Okay, can't break outside of that. Wait, how did I just get up there a second ago? Is it because I jumped off? Oh. IS home. Right, can I buy scaffolding? I can. I don't think there's a way to stop things going outside of the border. Let's see if this actually makes more money than we spent on it. Okay. We put the random bits in here because I don't want to sell it and have it as part of the money. Okay, right. So we spent 9. 150. Okay, that might be broken. Or did I sell something I didn't mean to? Let's try that again. So that time we spent 15. I was trying to think that you get a lot of leaves from certain trees. Thinking about it, I probably also shouldn't look for broken item shop stuff while streaming, but it's fine. It's just a bit of fun, isn't it? Also, how did I get a stack of that? Did I sell a stack of wood? Let's drop that there. Okay, let's try again. 240. Is that too broken? Oops. Oh no, that's fine. What do we think? That is kind of close to that, but it's okay. Whoops. Not first ball, people. I don't know if this one will grow. Whoops. There's too much around it. There we go. I actually want to get rid of this whole thing now. I found a new method to make money. I'm going to check the server out later. Everyone's going to have cherry blossom trees. Pledgy, did you see the new method? That's what I'm going to plant. Just seeing who's live. See if there's any lurks to drop. I'm gonna need to enchant the Unbreaking Free as well. Heard my name? Yes. Did you see the new method to make money? Trees? Well, I was looking through the shop to see which one of the trees drops the most leaves. And it's definitely this one, right? Each one of their leaves sells for 0.75. I took the leaves from one tree and got 250. So now I'm gonna do a very large harvest and see if it actually like works decently. Wait, why did they all face this way and the others face the other way? Right, this should be good. And then I need them breaking free on this. Will the trees eventually grow on their own in Skyblock, or do you have to... they grow on their own, yeah. They definitely grow on their own. Right, we need them breaking free. Boom. Silk touch and breaking free. Oh, we haven't done our kits today. So it's kit... Not 4. Kit tools. Chuck those in somewhere. And then kit silk is another one we can do every day. And then kit PvP, you can actually do kit PvP every hour. But it's just good to collect more inventory and whatnot. Right, silk touch and breaking through. Judy, are you listening to stream? I saw your question in chat. The harvester hoe, if you right click, like wheat, it will harvest the area around it as well and replant it. This might actually be faster than the spawners. I feel a leaf nerf in my bones. Me too. We'll see what happens once I sell this. We did nerf the mining as well, because that was ridiculous. That was dropping 1 coal. Every 4, it spawned a block of coal. See, if anyone has a technique they're using to get tons of money, you just kind of hope I don't find it. Because if it's broken, and I'm the one who finds it, it normally gets nerfed. But if it's broken and I never find out about it, I can't nerf it. Oops. I'm not promoting shady activity, but I can't stop it if I don't know about it. Normal spawns aren't on? No. No normal spawns. Which is unfortunate because someone the other day built a massive like 4-tier mob spawning area or whatnot before realizing that on public servers you don't really have that on. Yeah, I haven't actually seen that person back yet, so I don't know if that was their kind of like, I don't know, last straw or whatever. Right, keep an eye out for entities being cleared, because I'll have to run around and pick all of this up. Can you make a big cherry blossom tree with 4 saplings? I don't think so. I don't think they have that. But I basically just used lots of smaller trees and filled out an area. Right, let me pick all of this up before it despawns. You can plant them in a big block. Nice. I think. Right, let's break the trees down. Lurk, appreciate that lurk. Yeah, one of the people who joined yesterday, their base actually looks awesome. They've actually like fully decorated everything. They also actually thinking about it. I remember seeing they had a lot of cherry blossom trees around. I wonder, they also actually had a lot of money. I haven't seen them in chat yet, but I need to ask them what they were doing actually, thinking about it. I wonder if they had figured this out before I did. I didn't even think of that. I just know that they had a really cool looking base. But they did have, I think, 50k and they started yesterday. So I was very confused how they got it. But if you after lots of leaves, then you want to plant them separately. Yes, we're after lots of leaves. Basically, I'm about to test by breaking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trees. Basically, how much money you get. And there might be a nerf, depending on the result. $1.1k. I don't know if that's too bad. Oh, there's another plugin I might need to buy as well. well off my whole melon farm, I get 500. And then you do this for 1k. I don't know, what do we think? How would we consider that broken? If a broken a melon is too low. Melon isn't too low, you get like £2.50 per melon. If you think about the really big melon farms. But you also get almost £1 per leaf. But mine is fairly big. 3 floors. You get 500 for it. I don't know what this could not pass event PvP move event to PvP manager thing. Half my island size too. Do you think melon's too low? In that case, wheat is probably too low as well then. A couple of people were saying it. Who are these couple of people? Is it you and me? Oh, was there? What is the current sale price? Farming. So melon currently sells for 237 per melon. That's not worth it, that one. Good morning, Mrs. K. How you doing? But, okay, and then what's the leaves selling for? All the leaves are almost £1 each. So what do we think about the leaves? Are they too overpowered? Or no thank you. But I appreciate the offer on the YouTubes. How much is a half decent spawner? Put it into comparison. Okay. So I'd say the half decent one is a cow, which is 80k, right? So in theory, you'd have to plant and cut down 9 trees 80 times. But my melon farm, I could say that same about my melon farm, because the melon farm has the whole floor gives me about 2k. Is it 2k or 1.5 maybe? Okay, you also have to think about how much time it takes to grow something in regards to sell price. Yeah, the leaves are very quickly to grow, actually. Right, what's everyone's thoughts? Do we do a nerf on the leaves? And then maybe a slight buff to the melons? I haven't actually buffed anything yet. So far, it's been pretty much all nerfs. Because we keep finding broken things, but... I feel like a Dota developer. It's always a nerf. should yield a better price. True. Oh, my alert started working. I have one that says AFK mining or fishing is not allowed and will result in staff action. Make sure to read the rules, and then there's a link to the Discord. That wasn't working yesterday. Can you... Okay, I give up with that one. Definitely not AFK. $1 bit. Melons take more effort. Okay, so here's the thing, right? Is you can pretty much get $1 per leaf. And the leaves you can get very quickly. But melons is basically $2 per melon. So I think we're going to do a melon buff. And maybe a leaf nerf. Julio just sent me a photo of his laptop, and he's got his hand very close to the keyboard, and he put very near the keyboard. Not AFK. That's actually hilarious. I like that. Is making money quicker going to keep people playing longer? We don't want people breaking the economy is the main thing. So like if there's a way to make money faster than any other method, like for example, you can get over 1,000 in a few minutes by spending £9. You get 1.5k back. It's probably slightly too broken because you're supposed to grind to get the spawners and all that. You don't want to be able to get it in one go. Maybe not all the leaves. Maybe just the trees that have lots of leaves on it. Because like the cherry tree is mostly leaves, and it sells for the same price. I know what Pledgy wants a melon buff. I know that because he's put effort into making a melon farm. I also have a melon farm, and I do think it might be good to have a melon buff. Because making a whole massive melon farm takes a lot of effort, but once it's built, then you know, there's just money. It's just profit. Most servers have large melon farms. It's not worth the time. Okay. Right, so we're going to do a melon buff. Maybe a wheat buff as well for like manual farming. Should definitely have a buff. Leaves, nerf. Slight nerf. I know we're talking about it very seriously, and there's only like 4 people playing, but you get my point. We want to balance it as best as possible. Right, let's see how much we got from that. That's actually quite a lot of stuff. Right, so sell all. We got 2.2k from our spawners. And we spent thousands on this to get all of those spawners. And it's about the same. Is sapling drop rate nerfed? No, that should be normal. Miss Penguin, welcome in. How you doing? Right, let's open up the shop config. Let's do this one thing at a time. So what should the sell price for melons be? What's everyone's thoughts on that? I reckon double what it is now. Tundra, welcome in. Good to see you. Okay, not for melon slices though. Melon slices are part of the massive melon farms. You don't want people making those out of redstone. But the melon itself. Okay, the melon itself. Let's try, instead of it being 2.5 pound, we'll put it up to 4. So it gets an extra 150 per melon, which I think is like 1.5 times essentially. The melon slices we're going to leave at 25p. So the main seller is the melon. What's everyone think? Bamboo and sugarcane need sell profit. The reason they're so low is because you can make massive bamboo and sugarcane farms. Same with cactus. They scale so big that you don't want them having much value. This is like generic server kind of settings. Right. So if melon goes from 2.5 pound for to get that around you, none of that. Right. So if melon has gone from 2.5 pound to 4 pound per melon, which I think is a pretty big jump, will also change potatoes from 1.2. Let's up that to 2. Let me know when you want me to reload. I appreciate it. So potatoes are going from 1.2 sell price to 2 sell price. That will be the same for wheat as well. Wheat is going from 1.2 to 2. In fact, let's put it at 2.5. I want to see some larger farms. Okay, so wheat 2.2, 2.5. Potatoes 2.5. Where's carrots? Carrot is also going to have a sell price at 2.5. Cactus still has like no value. Beetroot. I don't know how you grow that, but I guess that can also have a 2.5 sell. Bamboo still very low value. Same with cactus. Cocoa beans is a 1.5 value. Hey, Miss Penguin, I appreciate the gifted sub. You grow beetroot the same as wheat, right? Got you. Do we up cocoa beans if we're upping everything else? Or cocoa beans are already pretty good value. Everyone's already doing it. So we'll leave that the same. That's very appreciated. That is very, very appreciated. Melon seeds actually sell more than melon slices, which is hilarious. Pumpkin. That's gonna go from. Where's melon? Melon sells for 4. Pumpkin is gonna sell for 3. Right. Okay. That's the farming done. We need to that's all the buffing. Be rude not to, right? So that's all the. Where did that come from, by the way? I don't know why. I saw a YouTube short that said how to trigger your friends or whatever, and then they said pumpkin, and their friend did that, and ever since then it's. Oh, is that why? It's hilarious. I keep saying it. It's so fun to say. Okay, right. That's farming. Let's go into miscellaneous. So we've just buffed a bunch of stuff. Time to nerf some stuff. Oh no, it's in decorations, isn't it? By the way, if you find something that kind of like makes a ton of money before I do, you get to profit from it. Just saying. There's a guy that I think I'm starting to believe it more and more, but there was someone's island I went to and they had tons of cherry blossom trees and I couldn't figure out why. I just thought it looked really cool. And now that we found this, I'm starting to think that might be what they were doing. Anyway. Was just shouting pumpkin. It's so fun to say. Anyway, right, so where is it? Pointed dripstone, spore blossom. I'll leave all the candles alone. 1 second. Where is... Ah, here we go. Page 2. Here we go. Right, so all of... Do we nerf all of the leaves? All of them or just some of them? Definitely cherry leaves. Cherry leaves are very strong. So if we sold all of that for 1.2k, which was ridiculous, it's going to go from a sell price of 75p to 25, which should still be profitable, but not ridiculous. And the rest, in fact, it's going to go from 75 to 20. The rest of them are going to go from 75 to 50, I think. 50 is still so good for leaves, but if people are going to put the effort in, I'll give them the... I don't want to stop leaf farming altogether, but we're going to reduce it slightly by 25p per leaf. But you still, for every 2 leaves, you get £1, which still feels pretty strong. Right? Where's jungle leaves? Jungle leaves are also going to go slightly lower because you get loads of them. Is there anything else we got to reduce? Anyone want to come out and tell me anything that's like broken while I'm buffing and nerfing? Yes, guy. Yeah, exactly. Anyone want to just come out and tell me what they've been what they found that's pretty broken in the shop? Anyone? Appreciate it, Katie. Maybe have a nice appointment. Okay, that should be everything if you want to reload that, Pledgy. Hope I haven't broken anything. Safe journeys. Right, who's online? We've got me, Pledgy, Julio, and Peggy. Done? Okay, so now we can go to the shop. Sell prices of melon is now 4, so that's been buffed. Same with wheat. Wheat has been buffed. Potatoes have been buffed. Pumpkins have been buffed. Carrots have been buffed. The stuff that you can do in the massive auto farms are still the same. Sorry, not sorry. And then the leaves. Oh, I left mangrove leaves. Because of light massacre. You can just change the item that light massacre is assigned to. Right, this should be fine. I haven't been on yet, so I haven't broken anything yet. It'd be good to see you on. I'm pretty sure if you did stream the server, you'd be the first one out of everyone I messaged to stream it. It would be very appreciated. How? now, if you go to your Matica settings, you can change it. If you type the word stick, it should bring up the setting. Working and sorting things out. Right. There is a lot more I want to do to the server. It's just unfortunate that I've literally spent the last couple weeks doing it straight. And I do have to prioritize spending time with Isabella for a bit. But then once I've sorted or done some more IRL stuff, then I'll be happy to switch back onto this for a bit. And do some upgrades. Budgie, did you send me a message and delete it? Because I swear I just got pinged. And he's a faster way at killing these guys. Oh, it said I had a number 1 next to your name, and then I clicked on it and nothing was there. What if we do the auto one where it washes the animals into a kill chamber? There's some guy staring at me on the other monitor. Right, get in the hole. There we go. Right. I made 13k for full double chest with a sell wand on my melons. Did you wait till it got buffed to sell? Bruh. That's not bad though, 13k. I sold a inventory of leather yesterday for 15k. Which was pretty crazy. Leather has quite a high sell price, but that's why we got rid of the horse spawners as being a really common spawner. If anyone wants to, a lurk on the YouTube would be very appreciated. Is easy money, noted. I mean, cow spawners have been good on most servers. I don't know if if leather needs a nerf though. It sells pretty high, but it's very slow to get leather from cow spawners. But most public servers, cow spawners is a pretty decent way to go. Right, in fact, let me sell this first. 1.2k. I want to actually try and build a better spawner area. So for that, I'm going to take some wood. I should have a silk touch. I do. That's for the grass. Or at least some of the grass. Already lurking here. I appreciate that. Right, so that's a silk touch. I should get the spawner back. I do. Boom. We have 3 chicken and 1 pig. Oh, I left the door open. Oops. Okay, so how are we going to do this? Let's get rid of the fences. I have an idea in my head. I don't know how I'm going to get it to work, though. I have no idea. When I do stream, is it okay to put the Skyblock IP as well in my time? Oh, 100%. Yeah, this is the public server. I was trying to figure more places to put the IP, to be fair. I didn't know whether to post one in my in Revive node, because I have a channel I can use, which is for advertising since I'm a partner with them. In all capitals. In fact, I might actually do that. Let me check the people are promoting plugins in there. I might actually have that plugin already. I have some discords I can share the IP in that, okay? Yeah, 100%. If anyone wants to help promote the server, that would be very, very appreciated. Yeah, no, it'd be appreciated. Just don't get the server hate if you spam it. But you know, if you're allowed to put it in like self promotion and that. Yeah. Plodgy, same fault. Can I put a GIF in Discord? You can. I put it in a partner posts. In fact, if I'm gonna do that, I might as well do the actual promotion thing for it that I have. There we go. That'll do. See what that does. In fact, are you in the server Discord? Like the actual Skyblock server Discord? Anyone who wanted to post it anywhere. If you're allowed to post it, that is, of course. I will post. Noir. Yes, I'm in the Skyblock Discord. In the general chat in there, I posted what you would need if you wanted to post it anywhere. If you want to do it like all fancy like. I pinned that in there for you. Right, back to killing mobs. Okay, so let me just break all of this. I have enough money, I'll just buy more. Let me refresh that. Oh, yeah, I really appreciate it. Okay, so let's say we stand here. And we want the mobs right in front of us. Probably like that. No, the other way. Like that. We'd want it probably to be 3 wide, so more mobs, more of the animals can fall in. Like this. Oops. Right. But these edge ones here and here push inwards. Like with the pistons. When we stand on it to activate it, that is. Right. Melons are great. Okay, everyone's liking melon farms. Right. Do we want 2 of them so they can't jump out? Probably. Which I think means we have to hit. Is it there? It might be if we have redstone next to it. Is that how we did it? Yes. Yes. Okay. Whoops. Right, because we want that to be the killing point. Basically, we go here, it pushes them into the middle, ready for us to kill. Okay. So then we need the actual farm. Back here. I sadly have to run now, but hopefully I'll see some of you on the server later today. Have a splendid day. You too. It's really good to see you. Especially good to see you regularly. Where's Cough at? It should be in the middle. Has it been happening? Oh, it's not been happening? I think it's every 4 hours. Is it not? I did change some of the settings yesterday, so let's hope it still happens. Do I change that to tinted glass so we can have a look? I think I want to have that as tinted glass. Or just any glass, to be fair. Do they have all the colored glass? No. Whoops. Right. Let me also buy some dye then. Okay, yeah, let's break this. I want glass so I can see better. But yeah, this should be good. I'll just leave one open in the corner so we can actually like come in and do stuff. Okay, and now we need to figure out. I need some signs. I need 3 of them. And then we need a dispenser. We also need a bucket of water. button to go on the outside. I'm back. Welcome back. Unless we want to activate this with the redstone. No, we'll just do it manually. So we do that, wash them away, and then take it back off. League game while my melons grow. And then they'd go down there. I kind of would want... See this middle... Whoops. See that bit there? I'd kind of want a block to come forwards there to block them in. Yeah, like that. Has that stopped? There we go. And it blocks it in. I'll tell you if melons are too OP. Okay, thank you. Okay, and then can I put the spawners along the side? Like, there. I can. So basically, now we just wait for the spawner to work. I need to repair this. It doesn't even have a breaking through. If you want a good stacker plugin, I'll send one to you. Free too. This one works fine. The only thing I don't like about it is sometimes it sends an info line into the config, into the console. And the info line is every time someone breaks something, so it can flood the console. I think that's the only thing I'm finding a problem. Other than the fact I built it on 1.20 and most of it is fixed on 1.21. Why do I only have 2 chickens? Oh, because there's more down there. Right, so hypothetically, let's test this while it's like actually working. There we go. And then we would stand here. That works. That works quite nicely, actually. So basically now we just need to wait for these guys to grow. Or these guys to keep spawning in. I've got 12k. I think I want to buy some, like another... How much is a pig spawner, actually? Oh, you can't actually buy pig spawners. They're only from the crates. Right. Is there anything we could be doing close? What time is it? I do want to stay nearby. Whoops. Right, let's try another one of those leaf things now that the shop's been updated and see if it's still just as ridiculous. It should not be as bad, but it should still be worth it. Yep. Is anyone from chat not voted on the server today? Don't forget you get your vote keys once a day. Some of them are more than once a day, but not sure how often that new one is. Oh, I think Thursday's stream might be Hogwarts Legacy again. Because that was a lot of fun. I very much enjoyed that. Okay, so you get 67 per tree, which isn't bad. Instead of like 600 per tree. There was quite a few of us on here last night just chilling out. That was pretty cool. LJ's got a pretty big coca bean farm. Everyone's gone very quiet. I have to go back to the my OG skill set of just continuing to talk. I'm pretty good at it. I got a lot of practice. Right. Do we get... See, I'm debating between buying a better spawner or keep buying... At least I am. Or keep buying the low-level ones to get money faster, faster, and faster, and faster kind of thing. Right, let's buy... let's buy 1 diamond. In fact, let's get... 3 diamonds. I'm breaking and fire aspect if I can find it. Fire aspect. So we're going to repair this first of all. So looting and sharpness and breaking, fire aspect. Wait, can't I get a better sharpness than that? If I buy the same one again. Oh, I can't actually buy the level down. I can only buy the maximum. I'm not gonna spend 1,000 on that. Appreciate the creeper sound, Peggy. Right, let's do this. Boom. And then we sit in here, and it pushes them in the middle, and then blocks them at the top. They basically just punch them. I can't believe you can't buy big pig spawners. I know I say that like I haven't set it up, but I didn't think about it. Let me just look if there's any streams to look. I don't see one currently. I was looking in chills. I don't know where chill went. All good. Right. We've got 12k. We did get almost up to enough to get another chicken spawner, but I upgraded the sword. So that gave us 600. Which isn't much. I don't know if that's 600 for all of that. Isn't much. But they are the lowest of the low spawners. So we might need to save up to get a better one of these higher up ones. But it would take a while. Because I'm trying to do this without much farming. Mostly just spawners. I think if I did... Let me try and grow a mangrove tree. Do you have to plant it on mud? Or can you do it on dirt? Okay, these make a lot of leaves as well. Should be all good. This is one of the ones I didn't nerf, and I don't know if I should have. We'll find out in a moment. Oh, they give moss carpets. I don't think moss carpets is actually a sellable item. How do you break... Oh, it's like with an axe. You get 300 per mangrove tree. That might be just as broken. $300 per tree is not as bad. The other one was giving like, it gave like 2K for like a whole row of them. Right. Let me repair this axe up. In fact, no, I should have a new axe, don't I? Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna upgrade that axe. I can repair the hoe. So axe, and then I want unbreaking for the axe, and then efficiency. Oh, that is. Oh, that was 1,000. I don't have enough levels. I need 4 levels. Luckily, we have a spawner. There we go. Right, there we go. We're ready to do this. I need some more bone meal. That's 300 on bone meal. And then we want some of these. Isabella, welcome in. How you doing? How was driving? Let's grab 3 more bits of dirt. Wait, that broke the other sapling. Okay, I imagine this one's going to go outside of the border, so I'm going to leave that. I'll just move it. Nice, okay. Fret, welcome in for 373 streams. How you doing, Fret? Happy Tuesday. We found something ever so slightly broken, and we nerfed it, and then I found something else. It turned out you can get thousands from cherry blossom trees by collecting the leaves, which was way more powerful than, like, actual methods you're supposed to use, like the spawners and whatnot. Right, meeting, no worries. Hope you have a good one. But the leaves are not as broken as they was, but they're definitely still pretty powerful. I didn't turn down mangrove trees, so we're just about to find out if I should. I do kind of like the resource collection in this. Well, I say resource collection, you kind of collect it to sell it, but then you get to buy cooler stuff, so. I'm finding it more fun than I thought I would. Not the server, the resource collection. I normally get very bored at resource collection. I'm keeping a very close eye on chat because I don't want the entities to be cleared while I'm, like, while I'm up a tree. Oops. Yeah, how's was everyone's yesterday's? If that's a valid question. Yesterday after stream. It's morning time for most people when I'm streaming. So I'm always curious what people get up to the rest of the day. How's was Bob's yesterday? My yesterday was good, thank you too. Oh, I did put up Christmas decorations. Because it was December. It snowed here and through the day. I saw that in Discord. I was very jealous. I saw all the photos in Discord everyone was posting. Rexy, recommend how you doing? Good to see you, Rexy. Alright, we've got 60 seconds till the NCs are cleared. Okay, the entity, the moss carpet can get cleared. We don't need that. How you doing, Rexy? Welcome in for 161 streams. Oops, I just tried to elytra glide, but... Right, there we go. We've cleared it all. Okay, what do we think for an inventory of mangrove stuff? 1.1. I don't think that's too crazy. Definitely on the higher end, considering you just need a very low resources. I think we did the cherry blossom one, and it was like almost 2 or 2,000. How you doing, Rexy? What you been up to? But yeah, me and Isabella put up the Christmas decorations yesterday. We also watched the new horror movie, or last year. It came out last year, I think. It was a horror movie based around the Grinch. I'll tell you now, don't bother watching it. It's not a horror movie. And it's one of those, like, movies, I think, made for people who like certain substances. Because being completely sober and watching it, it made no sense. And it was like, this is ridiculous. In between my shoulder blades, I have no clue why. Uh-oh. Did you sleep funny on it? There's lots of really bad movies. I didn't mind them when I was younger, if you get what I mean. But now that I'm older, when I find one of those movies, I'm like, bruh, what a waste of 2 hours. I just woke up yesterday like it got worse today. Ouch. Hope you feel better soon. I do hope you feel better soon. Thursday stream might be Hogwarts Legacy again. Might give that another go. I did really enjoy that. But obviously, this is a new server that launched yesterday. So I was kind of hoping to get people looking at this one the first couple of days. It's pretty good. Well, I might have to check it out. I wanted to watch, I don't know, I thought it was going to be good. Oh, I also watched I think it was Dear Santa, but it's about the kid with dyslexia, and he spelt Santa as Satan. That was a pretty decent movie. I did enjoy that. I'd recommend. That was very funny. Also, isn't there normally a cough that starts at 2? Or did it start at 12? I haven't seen a cough in the last 2 hours. I hope they still work. Right, let's sell all of this. 1.3. It's definitely not bad way of farming. It does take ages to get the money, though, to buy the better spawners, but you're supposed to grind in order to get them. Melons is a really good farming method now, because they did get buffed. Oops. What did I say? Oh, cough. Oh, I see what you're... Yeah. Cough. K-O-T-H. I think we'd probably want a melon farm now. I'm hearing things? No, I heard it as well, and I didn't know how to say it the other way. Right, we have 13k. And a dream. Technically, you can do it for cheaper if you use rooted dirt. And then just hit it with a hoe. If I can find that. Because if you find rooted dirt... Where is it? Rooted dirt is only buy price for 1, right? And if you buy... Let's buy 3 stacks of it. If you place it, right? So rooted dirt... Bear with. Oh, no. And then you hit it with a hoe, it turns into normal dirt. You can't sell the actual rooted dirt. Trying to make coffee? No worries. Well, you can't sell the roots. So I want to build a melon farm area. I have one on the other island for my ult. My ult is actually trying to play the game. Because I got fed up of watching everyone play it and I wanted to play it. So my ult actually plays it. Wow, we're really not using much of the map, are we? Right. Once we've done this, we'll figure out the layout we want for the melons. Wow, that hurts my eyes. Yeah, I'm gonna go slower just so I can see. I wonder what True's generator looks like. I know True's trying to really upgrade their cobble generator. I haven't seen them in a while. Fret getting coffee for chat too. Right, so let's go get a bucket of water. In fact, I'm just gonna buy some. So if we went 1, 2, 3, 4, in fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, we could put water there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, what? A bathtub full. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll go 4. Okay, so that should cover most of that with dirt, with water, hydration, whatever. Let's take some of you. We're gonna go shop, farming. We're gonna buy 5 stacks of melon seeds. And then stack of that. So we'll go all the way along here. And then the next row will be here. It'll be the first and the last to jump in. And then directly behind it, this will be the next melon row. Right. Okay, we're gonna actually move this back by 1, so we can have the final row for melons. Then this will fit quite nicely in here. Right, let's grab a tiny bit more rooted dirt. plant this last row. Like that. Now we're going to bone meal all of it. Does the hitboxes... No, I was going to say, does his hitboxes work with plants or not? But they don't. Right, this is the start of some very large melon farms. Right, there we go. Got our first melon. Second melon. Okay, we don't need to bone meal it, but I'm going to use up this bone meal just to get it all started. I don't think my axe is silk touch either. Oops. Is it? No. I'm going to add silk touch to my axe. If I can find it. There we go. Boom. Right, okay, so now, when we go along here, so 8 melon. 8 melon sells for 32. So you can see how once you have like a very large farm of it, I'm going to make a lot of money. I do also want to be close to these chickens so I can farm them. Right. Yeah, should be fine. I'm going to just sell my inventory after this. Also, we've ranked quite highly on one of the vote websites, by the way. I know it's a new website, but it's still pretty cool to be ranked quite highly on it. Right, and then essentially, if I wasn't streaming, the best thing to do at the moment is just sit here and wait for it all to grow while AFK in the spawners. But since we are streaming, I'm going to buy some more rooted dirt. And we're just going to fill this further. Whoops. Okay, I don't know why the shift isn't working. Is it because I'm going near the border? Oh yeah, you can just shift off the border apparently. While waiting for things to grow. Nice. It's a shift problem. You can shift straight out of the border apparently. And it doesn't stick you to your the block you're on. Oh. Luckily you don't die in the void. Let me turn the border off. I much prefer it with the border off. I wish I had some more active neighbors, if I'm honest. I think I haven't had people spawn on each side of me yet. Those neighbors you can see in the distance. If they build over to you, yes. Because I know Isabella has purchased a telescope to look at the neighbors. IRL? No. Although I do own a telescope, but that is to watch birds. Do you know what these crows are doing, right? So I have a bird area in the garden because I'm old. And I've got all these different bird feeders. And this morning, I knew they already did it, but I thought it was funny seeing it this morning. This morning, there was a pigeon, two blackbirds, and some other birds all sat underneath the feeders. And I'm like, right, these guys haven't, like, they don't know how to do this yet. And it turned out what they were doing is they wait for the crow to knock one of the bird feeders, because that's how the crow gets the worms out of it. So I've got dried worms in it. And then the crow will come in and like attack the feeder to get worms out of it. And then all the bits that fall on the floor, all the other birds take. So there's just a bunch of birds sat under the feeder. And then like this crow is king, just walks, like flies in and whatnot, and then bumps the feeder. And then there's a whole bird hierarchy out there. Obviously, I'm at the top of it because I can chuck stuff, so that gives me I'm a higher rank. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't actually build it any further. So I was only half listening. The birds across the... Bruh, no. The ones that keep attacking my bird feeders. There's a pair of mud ducks that have claimed my parents' yard as their own. They waddle through the yard. bird feeder is. They hang out on the ground, clean up the mess for all the other birds. Let the other birds, mate. I haven't named. There is one bird. There's a pigeon that comes into the garden that sits underneath the feeders and waits for other birds to drop stuff. And it's got a messed up leg because it like limps everywhere. That one is very like identifiable if I did decide to start naming the birds in the garden. I don't know how Isabella would feel about that. Because there has been times where, like, we're sat at the table, like, drinking our morning drinks or whatnot. And then she looks up, and I'm looking straight through her with a telescope at the birds on the feeder. So... Pludgy, is that too much, you think? In fact, probably not. No, that's probably not too much. I don't know, actually. I'll let you decide. Because compare that to getting a cow, I think it's about right. Yeah, because compare that to getting a cow spawner. Right, okay, so we've set up melons. Nice. My alt account will have fun. Oh, I never logged my alt account back in after the server restart. I wanted it to AFK its spawners. You broke your axe. I was trying to get hold of a one of those cell ones, to be fair, on my alt account. And the ducks come back every year. They even used to. So we can keep going. I wanted to get a what was it? What's it called? An extension cable, because I wanted to cut the grass. But I don't think I should, because the grass is a nice level. What I do need to do is pull out all of the foxgloves. I need to keep attacking them so they don't get a foot back in the garden before overwinter. Because if I let the weeds grow, I've de-weeded most of the garden. If I let them all grow back over the winter, then I'm just gonna have to restart in the spring. But come March, I'm planning on putting a bunch of grass seed down and whatnot. So maybe once things start warming slightly, I'll stop feeding the birds, because otherwise they're so used to getting seed from the garden, they'll just eat all of the grass seed. Unless I put like a little net over the top of it. But then I don't want the birds getting caught in the net. Like if I put netting over the top. So maybe not netting. But it needs to let light through. Do you know what I mean? So the question is, what can I put on top of the grass to stop the birds eating it, but still let the new seed grow? Other than using people as scarecrows. I can sell you a cell wand if you want. What, a 1.5 times? Rat poison, they'll only eat the seeds once. Yeah, you have a 1.5 times. How much for? How am I supposed to also... We need to add bank withdrawals. It might be pre-built because if it's got eco. You just pay me? Yeah, but like, for people who don't fully know each other, how could they do it? Because I was thinking about using the trade menu with banknotes. Do you know what I mean? Like, that might be a better than an auction house. When the one that didn't work, you could put money in. You should still have an auction house. Yeah, I'll set up an auction house. I know there's a few people who's going to be streaming the server. If it stays busy, like if people carry on playing it, there's going to be a lot I'm doing to it. You just have it for... Yeah, true. How much would you want for a 1.5 cell wand? And whatever you're happy paying, you can have for it. 5k. Sure. Okay. TP to the alt. The alt's the one that's the playing one. It better not be a stick like I did to you. Oh. Uh, 5,000. There you go. Appreciate it. Alright, the alt account has a cell wand. Finally. This guy will get banned. Yeah, but then everyone has to record every trade they do. Do you remember those days of recording your trades? I still do it now, just in case. Right, do we build out the melon area? Because I never traded. That's fair. I'm tempted to build out the melon area even bigger for this, for the stream one. If the server keeps getting like traction and whatnot, I want to add NPCs. 6 level spurs. I need to enchant put on my axe. Yes. TP to the main account. I'll just use the op one. I won't even let me do it. Okay, go spawn. Which one was your axe? That one. The one without Unbreaking already on it. There you go. You know, I'm so proud of myself sometimes. That was a great harmless prank right there. Oh, there's a feather. Oh. Fret. We need to move that. That never happened, okay? Never happened. I still haven't let that down, by the way. Whatever helps you sleep at night. That never happening definitely helps me sleep at night. I was playing on the server last night, I think it was, and I had to go get something from another room, and Isabella was here, and I was like, I'm not leaving my computer alone with you in the room, but I need to go get. I can't remember what I was gonna get. I think it was like go start dinner or something. And she's like, yeah, no, I won't touch your computer. I'm like, I don't think I believe you. And then I was considering, whoops. I was considering shutting my computer down to go to another room and then come back and turn it back on. Bruh, I have been traumatized. Oh no, it was when I was gonna go to the toilet. And I was like, I don't want to have to turn my computer off to go to the room next door, then come straight back. She thought it was very funny. Which, to be fair, was kind of funny. Right, we're slowly grinding up. Do we just get another chicken spawner? What that worried about Isabella? Do you not, you won't know, right? But the other day, I left my computer for like literally a minute or two. I moved the car into a better parking space. I come back and Isabella has typed in the group chat with me and a bunch of people who's testing the server. I'm a pretty princess. True immediately screenshotted it and sent it back to me. And then I came back and I'm like, what is going on? And now I can't leave my computer unattended logged in. Oh, I'm terrified of that. Nice cover-up story, I'll give you that. Brother. We can't see game chat. Yeah. I'm specifically here because it's a public server, anyone can just log in and say anything. So it's just a bit of protection. A little bit of protection. Not that I don't trust the complete public. But I definitely don't. Also, the only thing I've heard so far about the Christmas hat is, I think Pludgy saying nice hat. And that was like no one even batted an eyelid. My melons. Right. Can't believe I've won VIP rank. I think that's the first person to win it. That was me. Which is really ironic. But we'll leave it. Did I run out of rooted dirt? Oh, there is a broken. Outrageous. How much does spruce log sell for? Not a bad price. Because you can do the big tree, can't you? Woohoo. Peggy. Efficiency, I'm breaking. That'll do. What does the woodcutting skill get you with MCMO? Is that just like, does that also have double drops? Wait, can't I, requires 5 more levels in MCMO to use super break. Oh, I need to be level 50 to do super break. What does super break do? Super break breaks the entire tree? I need to get a higher level in this then. I want that. Do they ever get bigger than that? Or is that the biggest they get? That's the biggest. Almost high enough level. In fact, I'll do it on the next tree. Level 50 woodcutting. Tree fellow rank 1 unlocked. Does anyone here like both science and anime? I know that's gonna make me sound like a nerd, but nerd. Damn. Because there's an anime called Dr. Stone. Very good. Especially the early seasons. You always sound like a nerd. I wasn't originally, that wasn't the skill set I had chosen, but it's the skill set I have settled on. I reclassed myself later in life. It was much more fun. Do you want to know it's technically probably a bug, but because it was unintended, but if you go to spawn, it refills your hunger bar. Factions nerd, anime nerd. Hey, Zaps. Welcome in for 398 streams. Is that the small one? No. Right, let's try this skill out. Whoa. Wait. Is it a time limit? So you could do it to multiple trees at once? How often is it? How often do you get it? Every 5 minutes? It's every 90 seconds. Every 2 minutes, I mean. Okay, right. Now, as the server owner, I must figure out how broken this is. And I will use it. I still remember that massive base you designed on that cannon circuit. Do you remember that time we I built the quick fire 50 stacker? Or the one where we tunneled under a base? So many great memories from factions. I used to love designing and building cannons. We had our own personal vaults and grinders. Didn't it get raided? The big one we built? Because I'm pretty sure someone had a cannon where they could change the angle it went from. Hey, welcome in, first time chatter. How you doing? Okay, let's see what happens. Oh wow, that one's the tallest. Right, let's see what happens when we do this. Oh, it's like an AoE. Okay, that felt ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh, there's a tiny bit up there. Yeah, I'm not going to get that. Yeah, I think that's going to stay up there. How you doing, Moon? Dark Moon. Really hurts? Oh, I hope you feel better soon. You remember that? I still remember that raid we did when we allied F-Top 1 and raided them, but they had chunk hoppers covered in bedrock, so we got nothing. Yeah, not only did they have chunk hoppers, they weren't supposed to function like that. And the admin on the server, who I'm pretty sure knew them, was like, oh no, you can't raid them. The chunk hoppers, you're not supposed to be able to raid. But the creeper eggs, whenever you threw them at the spawners, I remember that. Do you, that literally, the one bad admin, broke that server for me. I couldn't stand that server after that. Because they couldn't, all they had to do was think, right? So you have to break the chunk hopper, which is floating in the air. So the only item on the server that you could use to do that would have been the throwable creeper eggs. But you can't throw it because it's a chunk hopper and it picks it up. So every time you break a spawner, it just goes into their own chunk hopper. And there was no way of actually defeating it. He let us repair walls earlier. I can't remember the good. Only the incredible badness. Was that the same server where we found a bug? Where you can use a creeper egg to break obsidian that's protected by water? I still remember that guy we were friends with and you raided him. I do not remember. Give me the context. What's the context? He had his own base, and Frost didn't want to raid him since we were friendly. But you said I'm doing it anyway. Nah. Don't remember. True, welcome in, how you doing? Factions are so fun. It really was. It really was a lot of fun. Okay, have I officially put too much here? Especially that one server. That one server had like, what was it, under 10 people that played it? Like, played it properly. Right. Is this too broken? I need to get up there. Some of them are way taller than they're supposed to be. Psycho PvP was good also. Did you see they shut down? Was that the one where they had the, like, the spawners dropped heads and it had the head as the economy, like the heads? Why did that shut down in the end? That was such a good one. All the realms died? That was such a popular server for so long. Loads of streamers played that. In fact, loads of YouTubers, sorry, played that. I really liked that one. I mean, they would have, I used to watch Attackers and Creeper. Creeper's Edge? That's a memory. I feel like I remember that name. I don't think it can grow because of all that up there. Nope. Right. Melon. So melon's probably one of the best ways. Well, melon is one of the best ways. We literally set that up today. I didn't even pick up the wood that fell. Alright. Game? There's nothing above you. There we go. Do I have to place these as I go? Patch it up with the wrong type, yeah. I'm gonna do a couple spaces between them. Let's see if this works better. I'll just do sets of 2s, actually. This definitely feels very, broken. Help. Put them in your offhand, the saplings. Right, here we go. You'd make more with your cell wand? It's the other character that has that, not this one. Right. Why would it sell in, oh, what is happening here? Why would it sell in levels? I don't think I'm even gonna make it up there. It's because the leaves are touching. Ah, it's worn off. Wow, that really eats your axe. Starting at the top when you break. Won't it break top down? Oh, well, I guess that's good, but then you'd fall. I don't know, actually. What if I just spaced it out a ton? It's not making as much money as I thought. Right. Wait, what? I did that wrong. Okay, I need to get up to here. End up putting the tree up? We did, yeah. We put that up yesterday. Looks very nice. Looks very nice. Very Christmassy. Oh, 11 seconds. We'll just break all of this. Is there any wood that sells for more? Well, I guess this is the biggest tree, other than jungle. What does jungle wood sell for? Probably not more than spruce. Spruce sells for 0.75. Jungle sells for 0.75. Wait a minute. If you convert it to planks, it sells for more. And then if you can convert it to slabs, it sells for even more than that. I have one real and one fake. Wait, one real, two fake. It's phenomenal. We have a fake one, but it has the... I have scented sticks that you put next to the tree. No! I've just lost all the wood that I broke. Because of clear entities. Does the tree thing work on melons? I love decorating, let's shoot. Ah, here we go. Look, this is really the harvest right now. Because we were messing around with this. I love decorating, literally. I was helping my nan on the 1st of November and her house looks like Santa's grotto. On the 1st? I was buying stuff in July. I got my Christmas tree in, I think it was June, my original Christmas tree, which I now got rid of, was June a couple years ago because it was so cheap. I think it was like 50p from a charity shop. It was yellow, so I'm going to assume the previous owners were smokers. Yellow. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be. It was supposed to be white. Actually meant to be yellow? No. Definitely not. Definitely not. True, are you still here? How you doing, by the way? Hey, Sonny, welcome in. How you doing? Welcome in for 168 streams. I bought Disney stuff for my tree. I mean, this year I am wearing a Santa's hat for like December. It's only day 2 and I'm already kind of like, bruh. What is... Oh, bauble. Do you know what? I was considering it. I don't know if there's even one on the store we use. Only one way to find out. Let me have a look. Oh, wrong button. products, create new, design a new product, sell something I have, sell digital product. I guess digital product. Search. Bubble. No, they don't. Let me type in Christmas. No products. How dare they? Outrageous. L Company. How you doing, Sony? Would love one honest true. Right, we're ready to sell. Let's just quickly get rid of these guys. How you doing today? I'm doing good, thanks. How are you doing? Oh, I just done. Right, we will be ending momentarily. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go make noodles. Shall we back? Okay. I'm gonna leave my alt AFKing the cow spawners on the other account. Okay, we might as well collect all these melons while we're at it. So balance-wise, it has not really gone up since the start of stream, but the profit-making methods definitely have. We've been reinvesting. I guess I missed stream. Yeah, we normally go from 12 till 3 GMT. Unless we're doing a subathon, and then it goes much longer. Chicken super. I don't like the super noodles one. Oh, the super noodles brand? Which one is it I get? I don't know, because you know the super noodles? I feel like they're out. I feel like my ears are going to fall off. Yeah, the pot noodle ones, I think. I don't know, one of them's like really soggy. And I don't like it. It might be the super noodles I get, and then the pot noodle ones are really soggy. But they're in a packet still, not in the pot noodle. Ah, I can't remember. I can't remember. All right, let's sell all. Boom. 2K from farming all of those and the melons and whatnot. So we're at 17K. We're going up. We're on our way up. We can actually afford another chicken spawner. But I don't know whether we wait and get some of the better spawners. So I think I'm just going to wait. Maybe upgrade the farm. Things like that first before we just buy too many chicken spawners. Because we do have 3 of them. We can also vote. I do like curry flavored stuff. I do like that. Hot sauce in the noodles? I don't think I've tried that. Right. Okay. So let me go here. I think that was a good stream. Thursday, I might do some more Hogwarts Legacy because I was enjoying following the story of that. I think there's a few people who might be streaming the Skyblock today. So, in fact, yeah, so keep an eye on it. I'm going to leave my character AFK. Uh-oh. What's that big red text? Oh, it just means there's another one. So I'm going to leave my character AFK just to give it a bit of time. My other one's currently AFK in cows. A singular cow spawner. So that should be fine. Let me close down all the files and whatnot I've got open. But I am hungry. Right, let's see. Where are we going? I'm not an elf, I'm Santa. Let's continue. Right, who's live? Anyone live that we know? Kit is live. I haven't seen them in a while. What are they doing? No idea what game that is. Anyone got any recommendations? Anyone in the community streaming Minecraft? I know Dev might be streaming later. Same with Dadcraft. Same with Penguin. I think Chill did one earlier. I missed that. That ended while we were live. Alright. Sure. Okay, let me look at the top of the list. Who's the big streamers? Let's go over to Pearl. We haven't done that in a while. Gone to some of the bigger streamers. Oh, let me end the YouTube one. Bye, YouTube. YouTube has ended.